Hello guys, I wanted to make this forever ago. I've had a bunch of video ideas. First of all, I went to New York last weekend, so I want to talk about that, my trip. So, first of all, well, you guys know, obviously, hopefully, I went to New York back in April to meet the cast of Doctor Who into New York, the Barnes & Noble. We sang Spoof of Friday for them. This other girl made the song and a couple of us backed her up, kind of. And so I'll link that down there if you haven't seen it. And I'll also link this other video, which, so there's this pinball / skater store in New York. And it's like a little shop with vintage pinball machines you can play. And anyways, they had a Doctor Who one. So there was a video a couple days later, I think. They filmed that down there, which is down in East Village. And in their interview, they were playing the pinball, and then they were getting asked questions. So in their interview, one of the things that they talked about was our freaking song, and Karen started going, Gallifrey, Gallifrey, and Matt was like beatboxing. And then Arthur was just like jamming, I don't know. But yeah, so that was cool. So anyways, about that interview, me and my friend went up to New York last weekend, and we went to that pinball store, which was only about 3 blocks away from where I was that same day, or the next day before we went back home in the village. And yeah, so we talked to a person that worked there, and he was there when they interviewed them, and he said, I told him that I was one of the people that sang the song, so I got to see these exclusive pictures of the cast outside the store and stuff. And then apparently a couple weeks ago, Karen went back to New York because her boyfriend lives there, so we got to find out exclusive information, and she went back to the store and visited, but the Doctor Who pinball machine wasn't even there when I went there. It was like getting fixed up or stuff, and they were going to expand the shop, so it wasn't big enough. By the way, the shop is called Reciprocal, and they're going to add more pinball machines there, but they had a Star Trek one, so apparently Karen played on that one. And yeah, so I got to do that, and I found out that the interview was filmed on the Monday, and we were down there the Saturday, so we didn't get to see them. Or we weren't in the same vicinity 3 blocks away at the same time. But yeah, so that's the main Whovian thing I did there. Also, I went shopping in the village, and then I went to a lot of British things I do when I'm in New York. So I went to the this store called Teen Sympathy on the west side, lower west side, and it's like a British place run by Brits, like teenagers. This one girl had like her hair like flipped over to the side like that or something. I can't do it because I'm not British. I don't have British hair. Like glasses and kind of looked like Ellie Goulding, and I think there was a Yorkshire accent. I couldn't place the accents that day. It was really bad. But yeah, so they ran this little shop. It's a really tiny little shop, a tea shop. So they have tea, they have British food. I had toast with fried tomatoes on top, and we all had our own cup of tea. They have bunches and bunches of different flavors of tea. I had vanilla mint. It was really good. My friend had chai. That was really cool. And then they have a little shop next door, and I got some, of course, some cheese and onion Whoppers crisps. And I loved it, and I had the little Cadbury egg cream, but I wanted to get a lot more chocolate, but it would melt. And then I also got some jelly babies, so I really want to import some more food and get some, because it's so good. That was really fun. And after that, shopping, went to the store, got some vintage clothes. I shared the clothes on my other blog, my fashion blog. I'll link that maybe. And yeah, it was a really good trip. I went Saturday, and I wanted to go to see Nadine's little concert, but that was far away, and her outfit looks really trashy. But yeah, so that was my time in New York. Every time it's always filled with Whovian things. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon about other things. Bye.